but this is more for Felicia than anyone else. If you could go back in time, would you choose Wade or Fox again?
As far as talking? Parikh has a very good body. He's a very smart man. That would be hard. It's brains over ball in that situation. Not that Bill's not, you know, a fine figure of a man. I'm saying, Bernie works out like 8 times a week.
Yeah. No, he is. He's got a hot body. I wash clothes.
On the weekend?
Yeah, I go on the weekend. He's very happy and friendly.
What are you guys talking about?
I have to say that both of them are pretty young in different aspects, and that's why I want to contrast them to make sure that we run a gamut of all masculine youngness. And I think that if Parikh had anybody in the future who would have a British accent, because that's a good thing.
Next question, you know that one.
We're going to be equally vague with every question.
So I've seen some people cosplaying as members of the guild. I was just wondering, Jeff, how do you feel about increasing the sales of all caps?
I don't like it. I didn't know I was bald until I saw this picture up here. As is me, I have no hair. Thank you. I tell that to my wife all the time. I'm fine with it, I don't care. What's the question?
If I could get some commentary from everyone, that'd be great. I was just wondering if I could get some comments on the current political situation in America.
Are you sure you're right? This is good. I think everything's doing great. The current political situation is fine.
Decent.
It's really adequate.
I'm not dead.
Filming schedules of Legends of Neon Guild ever wind up conflicting with the
We need each other.
Are there any other planned crossovers of actors between the two series?
What is this called? Okay.
The question was, is the film schedules of Legend Well with the Guild, do they ever conflict with
Each other and
each other?
I think this year they did, like, when I pushed the guild shoot a couple weeks so you could have breathing room and recover, because that was hard.
I was a zombie for the first week of shooting the kids. Yeah, it was really, it was tough. We block shoot everything, so both shows this year, we shot everything in a span of like 2 weeks. I think we had a 13-day shooting schedule for the Legend of Neon and 16 for the Guild. So we do have to book out those days. So those days that we're shooting, you know, all us actors can't audition for anything else, can't really do anything else. So yeah. But what else do we want to be doing besides making Legend of Neon the Guild?
So my question is, as the seasons have progressed, it's obvious that the production quality's gotten better and better and better. I'm assuming that you've gotten sponsors and funding and that sort of thing. So what did you start with to start the guild besides an idea and a camera? Is that about all you started with? I mean, in the beginning, what was your I guess your baselines when you started the guild? What did you start with?
What I started with was a pilot script for a TV show about gamers that nobody wanted to read or do anything with. And I had my producer, Kimmy, she read it and said we should just do a web. And the only thing we had to start was a script. And I think that's really the most important part, is to make sure that your characters and your story and people are going to want to see it. And we just had this blind faith that people would want to see it. So we shot everything in our own houses in regards to Sandeep's cameras. And that's all we had at all. We actually paid a sound guy because sound is really important. And maybe makeup one day.
I don't think we have any. I remember one guy did both sound, the craft service, and camera.
Yeah.
All at the same time.
And anything, you know, if you look at the first season, we didn't have a production designer. So anything in the first season is basically me on free cycle. So I was in the garage, I was in the background with all this electronics and stuff, and all that stuff came from like a guy's yard, and he was like, "Come get it," and I was like, I drove like 40 miles out of the way to get a huge stack of used VCR. Why a man would have this many electronics in his phone? I mean, it was a lot. He threw out a microwave, like 5 VCRs, like it was a lot of stuff. Why he would throw it all out, I don't know, it's weird to me. Maybe I got some kind of wife or something, I don't know. So any of that, and then tape, like that picture behind your head, like that was me getting wrapping paper, like for $1. And my boyfriend downloaded like some, you know, like line art, and then we used Sharpies to cut and pencil it in. So that's literally what's behind King's head for like 3 seasons. I think we changed that this last season.
Did you hear that sound of 100 or maybe 1,000 cards breaking when you said it with
Why would you recommend that?
I'm just saying, I heard that.
It's Sandeep's turn for something. No, anyway, that's all we had. So we basically just did that, and then it, for several episodes, and then after episode 3, we put a big call button up on our site, not thinking we'd ever get money, and we got enough money to actually just pay for the very basic minimum stuff for the rest of season 1 for 1 episode a month.
But that's definitely when, that's definitely when I knew we were onto something, was when we were getting money from you guys, from the audience, who wanted to see more. I don't know many other shows that do that.
I don't think so.
That model was relatively new to the web, so it's like we just cut out all the middlemen and went straight to people that wanted to watch it, and they would drop in $1, $10, $100 without.
And like we get up and we're like, hey, we should do another episode.
Yeah.
And
That was eye-opening.
yeah. But we still didn't pay anyway, so like it was over like a year and a half after we started that Kim and I figured out, Kim pretty much figured out how to manufacture a DVD. Like this is a very not fun process to make a DVD. And she had to learn how to do menus and everything, and I learned the little figurines on the front of the DVD. So if you have those very first season 1 DVDs, that was me and her. And we started selling them to PayPal, and we had over 1,000 DVDs that we packaged ourselves. And I wrote out every single address by hand, myself or me, Kim, or like one volunteer occasionally. Like you came over
I did it for one day.
And it was like, cool guys, this is awesome later. Like I was really like I sent to Israel, and I was like, there's so many letters. And that's basically what I'm made, you know. The more that we have gotten funding for 3 seasons now with Fox and Sprint, which I couldn't be more grateful for because we're in a very lucky position of being supported like that and not creatively interfered with. So, but it's you know, every single step of the way, it's like, oh, I guess we can't do that ourselves. We have to get somebody who knows how to do that. But still, to this day, it's just me and my producer community that do almost everything on the show. So it's a lot, but it's very rewarding, and that's why we keep going. And so,